Go.
Hi, everybody. So here's just some history behind MBX and how it expanded to include all the school-connected organizations and what you see before you now. It's a pretty amazing development that we should all be proud of. So it all started a few years back when the California Assembly passed a bill and eventually a law called AB 1575. And what it affirmed is that there's no fees that can be charged in any way for any part of public education. So that includes no fees in your classes, no fees for your sports, no fees for field trips, all those sorts of things. And that seemed, we knew a lot of that, but in terms of sports and activities like band and orchestra, fees were always a big part of what they did. And so we had booster clubs out there that were basically charging to be involved in the sport. Things cost money. The district wasn't paying for it. And so what we had to do was make sure that no booster club was sending out anything that resembled a fee for a sport. Everything had to be voluntary. Everything had to be a donation. And so what we did was we formed, we augmented our board policy, our school connected organization policy, and then we had MBEX volunteer to be the parent organization of all the booster clubs. So what it involves is every booster club has to agree that they're going to never demand fees for any sport. And they have to agree to hold their money in MBX. That way we can actually show what money was raised and how it was spent. And so one of my jobs is when you all write your ask letters saying we need this much money, those come our way. I read every one of those and I make sure there's no language in there that could even be misconstrued as a demand for money. There's certain keywords we look for and we make sure it happens. And it works really well. And so what it prevents is there are people all across this state who are looking for questions about this sort of thing, and they'll jump at you even though they aren't a parent in our district. And we have had those inquiries into our district, and we've come out clean every time because of your work and because of us all cooperating. So we have this great policy now. All the SCOs send their information to us. We have it available. The board approves it all on top of that. And a nice byproduct from it all has been, so we have the sports, the activities, and a few other organizations that are part of MBX. And you all meet, as you know, monthly, and it's created pretty outstanding communication that did not exist before between all the sports, all the activities, about how you raise money, how things are going, how you can use economies of scale to do things better together, and it's been great. And so, first of all, thank you for making sure you do all these things right, because it does matter. I'm telling you, if one booster club does things the wrong way, the district is liable. So your participation and your cooperation and all the hard work you do makes a big difference for us. And then thanks for communicating and making MBX, the district, a better place through all these works too. So that's the story behind it, and I'm happy to answer more questions if you guys have them. Email or call me. Thanks for being there tonight. Have a good night.